it has become almost a trend for people to hate Sigma males and find faults in them. Well, that's all they can do, right? Talking. Insult after insult, but the stigmas keep grinding on. Now, understanding the reason why they hate Sigmas is one thing, knowing if it's true and justified is another. So, here are the 10 reasons why people hate Sigma males. 1. Sigma males prefer to be alone. It is common to see a Sigma male decline when asked to hang out. The truth is, Sigmas prefer alone time, not because they dislike people, but because they need it to recharge. See, Sigma males believe that they work better when alone, not in a group. They don't fancy idle chit-chat and gossip. They'd rather be by themselves. They don't think they're better than everyone or anything close to that. It's just how they are. They prefer to be isolated, because they don't relate with most people. They like the silence and calm when they're in their own bubble. This is not to say that they hate the company, only with the ones they are close with. This preference is often misunderstood as disinterest, but it's simply their way of maintaining balance. So if a Sigma male declines an invite, don't take it personally. They just need some me time, not a break from your company. 2. Sigma males are quick-witted, catching details others miss due to their sharp brains. In a world where a majority might not be super smart based on IQ, Sigma men, likely in the minority, show reading and thinking. Disliking smart people might stem from a fear of looking foolish. They naturally spot flaws, appearing 2 steps ahead without trying to boast. It's just their wiring. This knack, while handy, can make others feel overshadowed as Sigma males point out errors. With high emotional intelligence, stay composed, but their calm demeanour can unsettle those wanting expected reactions. Unfortunately, this sometimes leads to hate or backlash, as it challenges people's intelligence and, most of the time, makes them jealous. Because of that, Sigmas often prefer working alone, understanding that they are intelligent enough but a bit too much for people to accept in groups. 3. People hate their guts. Now, it is important to understand that Sigmas don't tolerate bullies, not even in the slightest. And because of that, Sigmas tend to speak up when witnessing an unjust situation, a rude comment or a bully picking a fight. But bear in mind, bullies are cowards. They are never ready for a fight. They are only good at intimidating and expect their victims to roll over. So naturally, people tend to hate bullies. He stands up to bullies, but at the same time is unbelievably calm and patient. They would not be intimidated or provoked, and that is enough to annoy the bullies. However, if it came down to it, Sigmas are ready to fight too. It's just they don't go around starting fights. 4. They question authority. Sigma men value positive influences and appreciate listeners in their lives. They prefer avoiding too many bosses to prevent conflicts and steer clear of micromanagement. While not inherently opposed to authority, if rules hinder their effectiveness, they opt for better leadership to increase productivity at work. For Sigma men, questioning authority doesn't stem from arrogance, it comes from their independent nature and the desire to think for themselves. They actively seek environments that allow them to thrive, placing high importance on relationships that positively impact their personal and professional growth. All in all, Sigma men are driven by a quest for autonomy and meaningful connections. 5. They despise small talk. Sigma males highly value their time and attention, preferring deep, meaningful conversations over shallow ones that seem pointless. Small talk is a nightmare for them, and they may seem disinterested because they seek connection through more significant discussions about life, ideas and goals. They won't linger for small talk about weather or sports scores. They crave interactions with depth and importance. Some misunderstand their avoidance of small talk as arrogance, but it's simply a preference for more meaningful conversations. The perception of arrogance often comes from their reserved nature, no-nonsense attitude, and their inclination to be alone. They're not antisocial, they just prioritise conversations that relate to their values and interests, valuing quality over superficial politeness. 6. They have a small circle of friends. Sigma males prefer a few close friends over many acquaintances, setting high standards for their inner circle. It's not about thinking less of others, but prioritising quality over quantity in friendship. Despite seeming independent, they find satisfaction without constant validation or a large friend group. Often seen as lone wolves, they follow unique paths, relying less on others for support. This choice might mean fewer friendships than those with more traditional social lives. Some Sigma males may find communication challenging due to shyness or anxiety, making it hard to connect with new people through small talk. However, They shine in meaningful conversations about personal values, showing a preference for depth over superficial interactions. 7. They don't follow the crowd. Sigma males stand out because they boldly go their own way, even when facing peer pressure. Unlike many who seek approval, they find comfort in being themselves, often choosing solitude over following social norms. Their independence and confidence makes them admirable, but can trigger envy in those stuck conforming to expectations. Sigma men have their unique path and stick to it, fearlessly embracing their differences. Some may think they're aloof, but it's about staying true to themselves, marching to their own tune. Their refusal to conform might seem arrogant, but it's a rejection of mindless rule-following. Sigma men see rules as tools for self-improvement, not strict commands. They dislike those avoiding responsibility, preferring to make their own decisions even if it means standing out. Their authenticity is both admired and feared. Sigma males won't fake smiles or change opinions to fit in. In a world encouraging sameness, they represent the courage to be true to oneself, inspiring and challenging those around them. 8. Sigma males often get called cold-hearted or distant because they handle emotions in their own way. Unlike many who openly show how they feel, Sigma guys keep their emotions inside, making it tough for others to figure them out. Their calm nature and preference for logic over emotions might make them look like they're always careful. While some people express their feelings right away, Sigma males think things through before reacting, thoughtfully dealing with emotions. They also have an intimidating aura around them that makes it harder for people to approach signals. They are careful of people getting too close. Intent on keeping their pace, they keep a wall that is a little too hard to break. It takes time and effort to go through that wall, that is for sure. And in the process, their behaviour may make you feel like they are, in fact, cold-hearted. Sadly, this way of interacting can lead to misunderstandings. Instead of understanding these differences, people might think Sigma males are often unfeeling or robotic. But under the surface, Sigma males have deep emotions like everybody else. They just deal with feelings in another way, which might seem a bit cold, but it's just how they handle things. 9. Sigma males think outside the box, by approaching things differently and creatively. Unlike those who follow the usual path, Sigma males like to explore different angles and ideas. They break free from traditional thinking patterns and aren't afraid to challenge norms. Sigma males value their independence and often rely on their intuition and innovative thinking. They don't feel compelled to conform to societal expectations or follow set rules. Instead, they enjoy finding their solutions and creating their methods. This ability to think independently allows them to see possibilities that others might miss. And these may be seen as untraditional and breaking long-standard ways of doing things. But their outside-the-box thinking doesn't mean they reject structure altogether. It's about finding new and efficient ways within existing frameworks. Sigma males thrive on problem-solving and enjoy the freedom of exploring unconventional approaches, making them stand out for their new and authentic ideas. 10. Sigma males make choices based on logic. And this may irk people because they find that Sigma males are cold-hearted, but they're only just being realistic. People who follow their heart, everything often falls into pits they dug themselves. It's easy for Sigmas to lead with their emotions. However, they actively choose not to. Sigma men focus on understanding the world, rather than just sympathising with people. Their choices rely on logic and proven methods that benefit everyone involved. They don't care about pleasing people or being seen as cold. Rather, they choose to do what's the best choice there is. And people may discount that and believe him to be an outcast. So these are 10 reasons why Sigma men are hated. Do you think these to be true? Have you experienced them for yourself? Let us know in the comments below. And that is all for the video, folks. Make sure to like, subscribe and click on the notification bell to stay in the loop. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!